Your person has come to a powerful realization that they are meant to be with you, and the more they think about it, the harder it becomes for them to ignore their intuition. For some time, they may have been confused or uncertain about their feelings, but now they can no longer deny the deep connection that has been growing between you. They've reached a point where playing games or acting casually just doesn't sit right with them anymore. What they want is something real and lasting, a serious relationship with you. The thought of losing you or treating you as just another fleeting interest is something they can't bear, because you have become more important to them than they ever imagined. One of the things that draws them to you is your aura. Your energy and presence are unlike anyone else's. There's something about you that stands out, something that they can't find in anyone else. It's not just your outward appearance or how you carry yourself, it's the authenticity that shines through in everything you do. You're genuine, and in a world where so many people put on facades or try to be something they're not, your realness is magnetic. To them, you are unique, and they can't help but be drawn to you. The more they get to know you, the clearer it becomes that no one else can match what you offer. This realization has stirred up a lot of emotions in them over the past few days, emotions they may have tried to suppress or ignore before. But now, those feelings have grown too strong to be kept hidden any longer. Deep down, your person knows that what they feel for you goes beyond surface-level attraction. There's a powerful soul connection that they've never experienced with anyone else. It's as if something greater than themselves is pulling them toward you, and no matter how much they try, they can't shake the feeling that you are the one they are meant to be with. This connection isn't something that can be replaced by anyone else, no matter how many other people they've met or may meet in the future. You've opened a door in their heart, a door to happiness, and they know that if they let you slip away, they may never find that kind of joy with anyone else again. To them, you are the center of their world now. You've become the person they think about constantly, the one who occupies their thoughts whether they're awake or dreaming. They've realized that you hold a special power over them, and while that might make some people uncomfortable, they're embracing it. The vulnerability they feel with you is unlike anything they've ever known. They've never felt this emotionally exposed with anyone else, but instead of running from it, they're leaning into it. Being vulnerable with you feels safe in a way that it doesn't with others, and that's something they cherish deeply. It's this emotional connection that makes them want to open up to you in ways they haven't before, to show you parts of themselves they've kept hidden from others. They admire your sweet and simple energy, and they've come to appreciate the kind of person you are. There's a quiet strength in you, a purity of spirit that they can't help but respect. You are not just someone they're attracted to, you're someone they truly admire. They see your character, and it shines through in everything you do. Your actions, your words, and your intentions all reflect a deep sense of integrity and goodness that they find rare in the world. This makes them want to be better for you, to rise to the level of the love they feel you deserve. Right now, they're in the process of isolating themselves from anything that has been holding them back. There are people and situations in their life that have created obstacles to fully committing to you, but they are beginning to distance themselves from those influences. They are recognizing what truly matters, and they're willing to make sacrifices to ensure they can offer you the commitment you deserve. It may not always be easy for them, but they are determined to remove these barriers so they can give you their full attention and love. You might not see it yet, but they are making plans. They're strategizing their next move, thinking carefully about how to approach you and show you just how serious they are. They know they need to come in fast and strong, leaving no room for doubt about their intentions. But they're being quiet about it for now, preparing themselves mentally and emotionally to give you everything they have. When they do come forward, it will be with a heart full of love and a promise of commitment. They're ready to take that leap with you because they know, without a doubt, that you are the one they've been searching for. I used to hide my feelings from you, pretending that everything was fine when, in reality, I was overwhelmed by emotions I didn't know how to handle. Vulnerability was something I feared, and I thought keeping my guard up was the best way to protect myself from being hurt. But now I realize that by doing so, I was only keeping us apart, building unnecessary walls between us. I know that if we are to have any chance at a real, deep connection, I need to let go of that fear and be open with you. I need to be vulnerable because that is the only way to truly show you how much you mean to me. I understand now that I have to make the first move. It's not enough to sit back and hope things will fix themselves. Over time, I've started to take down the walls I've built around myself, piece by piece, brick by brick. It's been a slow process, but I know it's necessary if I want to move forward with you. I've come to a point where I can no longer stay away. The pull I feel towards you is too strong to ignore. There is a deep, almost instinctive need to be close to you because being with you feels like home, like I've finally found where I belong. When I look toward my future, you're always there, right beside me, sharing every part of it. You're not just someone I care about, you're the person I see my life with. Being apart from you has been harder than I could have ever imagined. Every day we've spent apart has felt like a struggle. I hate not being with you, and I've realized that trying to live without you doesn't feel right. In the time that we've been separated, I've doubted everything, doubted you, doubted us, doubted whether what we had was real. But with time, I've come to understand the difference between what's real and what's just my insecurities getting in the way. This love is real, and the time apart has made me see that more clearly than ever. There have been moments when I felt insecure about myself, especially when it comes to living up to what I thought were your expectations. I worried that I wasn't good enough or that I could never give you what you truly deserve. But now I've come to a powerful realization: you never asked me to be anything other than myself. You never placed demands or expectations on me. All you ever wanted was for me to meet you halfway, to reciprocate the love and connection we share. That understanding has been so freeing. You've given so much without ever asking for anything in return, and it's made me see how selfish I've been at times. It felt like you were always the giver in this relationship, and I was the one taking without thinking of how much you needed from me in return. Now, I want to change that. I want to give back to you in every way I can, my love, my time, my energy. You deserve it all, and I want you to have it. I can't let go of you. I've tried to suppress my feelings, to act like I could move on, but I can't. I know deep down that you are the one for me, and letting you go isn't an option anymore. I'm fully aware that I've caused you pain, more than you ever deserved. I've been aggressive, jealous, and toxic in my behavior, and I know it hurt you. Even though you were always loyal to me, I let my insecurities get the best of me. I doubted you when I should have trusted you, and for that, I am deeply sorry. I can't change the past, but I can acknowledge my mistakes and do better moving forward. I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart for the wounds I've caused you. I see now how my actions pushed you away, even when you were doing everything in your power to stay close to me. You've been patient with me, more patient than I probably deserve, and I am so grateful for that. I want to make it right, not with empty words, but with actions that show you how much I care. I want to be the person who is there for you, who supports you, who loves you the way you've always deserved to be loved. This time apart has shown me that I can't live without you. I can't let go, and I don't want to. You are my home, my future, and the person I want to share everything with. I am ready to give you the love, trust, and commitment you've always given me. I'm ready to be the person you deserve, and I hope that together, we can move forward into a future where we both find the happiness we've been searching for. I feel an overwhelming sense of sadness and regret because I haven't just lost my true love, I've also lost the strength and confidence that came with it. It feels like the very foundation that held me together has crumbled beneath my feet. You were more than just someone I loved, you were my motivation, my driving force. Your love gave me a reason to wake up each day, a reason to push myself to be better, to do more, and to aspire for greater things. Before you entered my life, everything felt bleak, like I was walking through a dark tunnel with no end in sight. The days felt long and meaningless, and I couldn't seem to find any light. But when you came along, it was as if the sun finally broke through the clouds. You illuminated parts of me I didn't even know existed, and for that, I will always be grateful. Yet, even with all the light you brought into my life, I struggled with my own fears, particularly my fear of intimacy. This fear wasn't just about the physical aspect, it was deeper, more profound. I was afraid of opening up, of showing you the parts of me that I usually kept hidden from the world. The thought of being truly seen, especially by you, terrified me. But you had this way about you, this gentle, patient way, that made me feel safe. You didn't rush me or force me to confront my demons all at once. Instead, your love worked like a balm, slowly healing me, helping me to face the parts of myself that I had been avoiding for so long. Because of your love, I've transformed. I'm no longer that broken person I used to be. You helped me become a happier, healthier, more healed version of myself. It's almost as if you were sent to me for that very reason, like an angel. And honestly, that's what you are to me, an angel. I often ask myself how someone as pure and kind as you could love someone like me, with all the demons I carry and the darkness that sometimes consumes me. But you did. You saw the good in me when I couldn't see it in myself. You loved me even when I felt unlovable. That's something I will never be able to fully comprehend, but it's something I will always cherish. Even now, after everything that has happened between us, I still have your picture on my phone. I can't bring myself to delete it, not because I'm holding on to some false hope, but because I don't desire anyone the way I desire you. That feeling hasn't changed. No matter how much time passes or how far apart we may be, you're still the person I long for. And deep down, I believe you feel the same way. I know you crave me just as much as I crave you. It's not something I can explain logically, it's just a feeling, an unshakable certainty that you and I are still connected in some way, even if we're not physically together right now. I also know that you know I'm always checking up on you. I try to be discreet, but I can't help myself. It's not that I want to intrude on your life, but I just need to know that you're okay. Even from a distance, I care deeply about your well-being. You've always been someone I've wanted to protect and care for, even when I couldn't do that in the way I wanted to. Watching you from afar, though, is no longer enough for me. The feelings I have for you, the emotions that I've been holding inside, are too strong. They're growing every day, and it's becoming harder and harder to keep them bottled up. I don't know how much longer I can stay silent about everything I'm feeling. These emotions are so intense that it feels like they're going to burst out of my chest at any moment. I've been trying to suppress them, to keep them under control, but it's like holding back a tidal wave. They're too powerful, too overwhelming. I want to tell you everything, to lay it all out on the table. I want you to know just how much you mean to me, how deeply I still care for you, and how much I long for things to be different. But at the same time, I'm scared of what might happen if I open up, scared of being vulnerable again, and scared of the possibility that maybe, just maybe, you don't feel the same way anymore. But no matter what happens, I know one thing for sure, my love for you hasn't faded. It's still as strong as ever, and it will always be a part of me. You are my light in the darkness, my angel, and that's something I will carry with me forever, no matter where life takes us.